Because a lot of times when we talk to people, when they say, oh, we're going to house hack, their family's normally like, what the heck? Why would you want to do that to your house? So like, what was the reaction from your friends and family when you bought this house and you started house hacking it?
Sorry, my voice is giving out.
That's what the drink's for, right?
Yeah. I don't know if we really got much negative feedback. That was kind of a not necessarily super common thing, but that was already happening like in that neighborhood. So you like, so there, and I think the grandma that passed away that we bought her house, I think her grandson was living in the house before. So just like having that knowledge of, oh, like it's already set up for that. And if we can offset our income, like it just seemed
Then
like a
why not?
no-brainer. Yeah. So as an agent now, I tell them, like, anytime I talk to a first-time home buyer or any person and just say, hey, if you're even remotely open to this, I realize not everyone is, but if you're open to this idea, like, it's crazy not to consider it.
Yeah.
So,
And you said your mortgage was around $1,200?
yeah, it was between 11 and 1,200 at the time, and we were getting like 750 to 850.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
it was literally
Almost
cheaper
two-thirds.
to own that than it was to go pay rent to live anywhere else.
Okay. And how long did you hold on to that house hack for?
We were there, I believe, 7 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And then did you keep it or did you sell it after you left?
Unfortunately, I sold it. I didn't like that. Here's another question, then maybe I'm getting into it early, but one of my biggest regrets over the last 10 years of real estate is not holding on to more properties. It's always nice to have the money in your pocket, but it's like my net worth would be substantially more had I just kept on to like even a small fraction of the homes that I've owned or flipped.
This
over
is
the
a
years.
side tangent, but I still remember you posted on Facebook one time. It was like this red house that you're like, you sold it for like 150,000. And then you're like, if I just would have kept onto it, it was after the whole COVID boom, like it would have been worth like 400,000.
Yep.
Just crazy to think
Yeah.
that was an outcome that could have happened.
Yeah.
So just buy a lot of houses and hope another pandemic happens.
Yeah. Yeah. Perfect example. The last house we bought, we paid $432 for it, and I thought we were insane. We lived there for 4 years, and we sold it for $875. Wow. We sold it for more than double 4 years later.
You know, it brings up a really good point, though, because most of the time when I talk to people, they're like, housing is the most expensive it's ever been. But that is like almost always the case. The only time it wasn't was the freaking 2008 crash when you were so lucky to buy it. But in this realm, though, the thing that I keep telling people is every time they talk to their parents or their siblings or whoever else has bought a house, they're like, oh, when we bought our house, we thought we were stupid. Like it was so expensive. We thought we were crazy. But it just goes to show that you're always going to feel that way, but it's always in hindsight that you see, oh my gosh, I wish I would have bought like a dozen homes at that price.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think that's a really cool statement. So,
yeah. So going back, what's one thing that you wish you would have known earlier?
How good we had it with the low rates. Again, buy as many properties as you can and hold on to them for 3%.
Yeah. That's where rates were, I'm guessing, around 2010. In the threes?
I would say we were still like 5-ish.
I was going to say, I thought by some of the charts that I've seen, you were like between 5 and 7 around that time still.
Yeah.